Peace everybody, back with another video. This is Wilford Brimley, face of Quaker Oats and Diabetes campaigns, dead at 85. Yes, so as you can see here is Wilford Brimley himself. He was the face of Quaker Oats and Diabetes, and he has passed away at the age of 85. An iconic actor who was the face of Quaker Oats for years, as well as a spokesperson for diabetes education, has died. A rep tells TMZ. Wilford Brimley, who was an iconic actor, was the face of Quaker Oats for years, as well as a spokesperson for diabetes education. He has died and this is what the rep is telling TMZ. We're told Brimley passed away Saturday morning at his home in Utah. Sources with direct knowledge of Wilford's health, tell us he was in an ICU wing of a hospital on dialysis and very sick for days. So they were told that Brimley passed away Saturday morning at his home in Utah, because that's where he was from. Sources with direct knowledge of Wilford's health tells us he was in an ICU wing of a hospital on dialysis and very sick for days. So if he was diabetic, it was gonna make him sick for days, but I don't know, the dialysis, I think something might have happened to his kidneys or something. Who knows what it was. And of course, here's the video of the thing. I'm not going to play it because I know TMZ gets real crabby about their videos being played, and I'm not going to get flagged for this. Wilford had a lengthy career on camera dating back to the 1970s with over 70 acting credits. He's perhaps most known for roles in cult classic films like Cocoon, The Natural, The Thing, Hard Target, and countless others memorial on-screen appearances, big and small. So Wilford had a lengthy career on camera. It was dating back to the 1970s, and of course over 70 acting careers. Of course, he was also known for his roles in cult classics like Cocoon, The Natural, The Thing, and Hard Target as well. Brimley started out as mostly a TV actor, landing one-time roles on TV series like How the West Was Won, Kung Fu, The Oregon Trail, and then eventually a recurring part on the Waltons. He went on to star in a bunch of TV movies such as The Wild Wild West, Revisited, Amber Waves, Roughnecks, Rodeo Girl, The Big Black Pill, and so on. So he went on to other movies as well, series like How the West Was Won, Kung Fu, The Oregon Trail, and then eventually a recurring part on The Waltons. He went on to star in a bunch of TV movies such as The Wild Wild West, Revisited, Amber Waves, Roughnecks, Rodeo Girl, The Big Black Pill, and so on. So he has done a whole lot before he was a spokesperson for diabetes and also the face of Quaker Oats. And of course here's Cinnabites, which I will not play because I know how TMZ is. In the 80s, he started breaking out into more traditional films, appearing in flicks like High Road to China, 10 to Midnight, Tough Enough, Jackals, End of the Line, and a bunch of other B movies where he often played an authority figure or a grandfatherly figure with his deep, comforting southern accent. one of the best character actors without a doubt. Yeah, so he was one of the best characters without a doubt. He has been breaking out into more traditional films in flicks like High Road to China, 10 to Midnight, Tough Enough, Jackals, End of the Line, and a bunch of other B movies on top of that. So he's done really good. Here's Our House, 1986 one. He went on to star in countless other movies and shows, notably on Our House, in which he starred in over 40 episodes, as well as one-off appearances in hit series like Walker, Texas Ranger, Seinfeld, and so many others. Yeah, so he went on to other kinds of movies as well. Notably on Our House, in which he starred in over 40 episodes, as well, and off appearances in hit series like Walker, Texas Ranger, and Seinfeld as well, and of course many others on top of it. And this is him for the Quaker Oats commercial that he has done. Folk might remember Wilford more for commercials, though over the years, specifically his campaigns with Quaker Oats through the 80s and 90s, and maybe even more memorable, his classic diabetes ads for Liberty Medical, which was often spoofed but also beloved. Yeah, so he has done a whole lot of commercials as well, but it was mostly for Quaker Oats and diabetes, as for Liberty Medical, because that's what he was really more often spoofed but also beloved, because a lot of people who have diabetes, he will educate them on that. The Quaker Oats, he was the face of that for a lot of for throughout the 80s and 90s as well. And here is the commercial for Wilford Brimley for diabetes for Liberty Medical. Wilford was diagnosed with diabetes mellitus in 1979 and managed the disease ever since then. Obviously, he was very open about it. The American Diabetes Association honored him for his lifetime of advocacy in 2008. Yeah, so he was diagnosed with diabetes in 1979, and he did manage the disease ever since then. Obviously, he was very open about it. So he was open about what he had. He let everybody know that he had diabetes. He wasn't going to keep it to himself, so he wanted everybody to know about it. The American Diabetes Association honored him for his lifetime of advocacy in 2008. So he was a lifetime of honored him for his lifetime of advocacy for his diabetes. So this is why he was teaching. This is why he was doing the commercials for the diabetes, so people will understand. A rep for Wilford tells TMZ one of his favorite quotes was from a sign at a blacksmith shop. It read, "There is nothing made, sold, or done that can't be made, sold, or done cheaper. If price is your only concern, please do business with my competitor." Yeah, so TMZ, of course, there was a rep for Wilford tells TMZ one of his favorite quotes was from a sign at a blacksmith shop. It read, "There is nothing made, sold, or done that can't be made, sold, or done cheaper." So that was his favorite quote. He's survived by his wife Beverly and his 3 children. Wilford was 85, R.I.P. Yes, so he was survived by his wife Beverly and his 3 children. Wilford was 85 years old, so may he rest in peace. My condolences go to his family and loved ones. May they find peace in their heart and keep everybody safe, and may they have all the blessings in the world. Leave your comments below. I am out.